I've gone into halfway houses for almost 20 years now, offering programming. And when I present programming, I almost always ask these four questions to make the same point. The first question is obvious, right? It's even silly. I say by show of hands, how many people have been incarcerated? It's a halfway house, the whole room. Then I say, how many people smoke cigarettes? And then, some people put their hands up, some no. And then I say, keep your hands up if you smoked while you were incarcerated. And the final question is, if you smoked cigarettes while you were incarcerated, how did you like the cigarette? Now, for those of you who don't know, there's no cigarette smoking allowed in cigarettes. Now, let's set aside the fact of how they got the cigarettes. But the way they light the cigarette is either with batteries and pencil lead or Q-tip and a bread tie, and they kind of plug it in the light socket to get a spark of electricity. And the thing that stands out about that, you have this rule: no smoking. And to make sure this rule is enforced, the resource is taken away, no matches. But with basic knowledge of electricity, here you have a group of people that are able to break the rule, right? Now here's why that's positive. There are many rules in society that are meant to be broke. Some of those rules are like, if you've been incarcerated, you'll only ever be able to be certain things. You'll only ever be able to get certain types of jobs. It's almost like even after you paid your debt to society, society still has like a boundary over your head saying you'll only ever be this, you'll never be that. And to me, those are rules that are meant to be broken. In the same way we can break the cigarette rule with knowledge, those same rules can be broken with knowledge. But that being said, when we come out, people ask this, when programs are typically offered, they're based on what society thinks we can do. So if it's a job training program, it's going to be CDL, it's going to be FLAG, or it's going to be OSHA. Nothing wrong with those things, right? Nothing wrong with those things for now. But what if you want to be more? What if you want to be more? And that's what this program is about. It gives you the resources for what you do next, what you want to become next. So, I mean, if you have to take a job driving a truck or in a warehouse because you have responsibilities, do that. But what's next? So at CT How, we offer you a few things. Yes, we have the gift cards and the bus passes. That's great. But we have scholarships and training for STEM and engineering and data science, things that society has typically said we can't do. And then on top of that, we put you on a path to own your own three-family home. Now, we partner with a nonprofit lender for that, so your credit score won't matter. Your credit will, but your credit score won't matter. You have to talk about your credit. But no money down, no security deposit, and you move on a path of empowerment. So you go from ex-offender wondering about how you're going to pay your rent to becoming a landlord. You go from coming home wondering who's hiring you to being in demand as a data scientist or a data engineer or a social media marketer. And that's what CT How is all about, helping you become who you want to be next.